How's it going, Commander? So on today's video, we got 35 V-Bucks this time. More V-Bucks in a row. That is insane. But we also got 2 brand new bundles, a new vehicle, and 4 new emotes in the item shop. But before any of that, if you guys want to support me, please follow or subscribe depending on the platform, as well as leave a like would be most appreciated. But besides that, let's get started. So to start us off, we do have 2 brand new emotes plus 6 returning emotes. The first 2 new ones are Birds of a Feather, as well as Criminals. I have no idea where these are from, but I'm pretty sure anybody from Twitter is gonna go ahead and mention where these songs are from. Either way though, we also got the Jump Rope Jig back in the item shop. California Love by Tupac. I love this emote. We got Hey Now back. We got Vic Blends back. Dimensional is also a good one. And the Squabble is back. We also got the brand new Fort Ballers bundle. These are the other 2 brand new emotes that come with this bundle. We got Sticks, which is another variation of fish sticks. We got Courtside Axel, which is actually really cool and adorable. We got the Whistle Pick, which is actually really cool. It's a whistle on a pickaxe, looks really nice. Let's see, we got the Wireframe Dribbler, which does look pretty cool too. The Ballers Duffel, the Mobile Minitron, which I think that shows how many eliminations you get. That's actually pretty cool. We also got the Ball Control emote, which does look very nice. You just stack balls on top of balls on top of balls, which actually looks pretty cool. And we also got the Nothing But Net emote, which that actually is pretty cool too. I love it. Let's see, we got the brand new Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, which that looks incredible. I love this car. The detail, the design looks beautiful. We also still have the Turtle Foes section for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as Casey Jones, still want to get him. For the locker bundle, we got David's locker bundle back in the item shop. It comes with Camille, it comes with What Are You Waiting For by David. Also got the Hatchling, the Decaflail, Sharky weapons wrap, and the Feel It emote, which we haven't seen in a while. For the kicks section, same as before, Nike Air Max DN8 Hypers, White and Blacks, DN8 Lasers, Soar Feed, the Bananjutsu sneaks. We also got some returning emotes like Crazy Feed, Dream Feed, Fancy Feed, Amazing Feed. We still have the Rick and Morty section available. We got the brand new Moon Wolf bundle. Looking at this, comes with Moon Punk Ion, which that is actually pretty cool. The Wolf Punk Pack, which looks very nice actually. I have no idea what that thing is in the middle. Kind of looks like a sort of latch or zipper or something like that. We also got the Violet Thorn, which a simple design, but it still looks very nice. Kofi Graves is still available. We got Nura back, as well as Joy. The Tactical Elite Wastelander, Gaia is back, as well as Corvida, Mystify, Sidestride emote, Sasquatch is back. We got the Aw Snap emote back, Ageless Guitars, Stardust Strikers, and the Ice Piece Axes. No Sweat section, same as before, although they will be leaving tomorrow afternoon. John Wick is still here, Inkville section is still here, Family Guy, the Giant Chicken will be leaving tomorrow afternoon. Undertaker and Cody Rhodes are still here, but they will be leaving tomorrow afternoon as well. Also, the Becky Lynch and the Bianca Belair bundle will be leaving again tomorrow afternoon. Jam tracks, we got a couple of returning ones. Me Too by Meghan Trainor, The Diner by Billie Eilish, You Don't Know What You've Got by Blink-182, got Hips Don't Lie by Shakira back, a couple of other ones. Void Burn is still available. We have the same vehicle accessories, although they will be leaving tomorrow afternoon. Sabrina Carpenter is still here. And by the looks of it, same special offers and bundles as before. Moving on to Save the World, we got 35 V-Bucks available in Canny Valley. That is 4 V-Bucks missions in a row. That is incredible. Combine this with your daily missions, that is 115 to 165 V-Bucks for the day. Continuing on, we do have the Lightning Pistol and the Vindertech Blazer available in Canny Valley. The Vindertech Blazer, not that good of an SMG, the damage is not there, and the fire rate is actually surprisingly slow compared to a lot of other SMGs. Lightning Pistol, on the other hand, vacuum tube weapon with the Chain Lightning 6 perk, an incredible SMG to have, especially when paired up with Beetlejuice, which increases your crit damage by, what was it, 225% with any pistol or SMG in hand. Speaking of SMGs, we got the second best SMG in Canny Valley as well, the Riptide. Now the reason why it's only second place is because the Thrasher is in first place and the Riptide is a scavenger weapon. What that means is that although the damage is almost similar to the Thrasher and it costs less materials to craft, the durability is going to be much less, so you better keep a second copy as a spare. Over in Twine Peaks, we got a great trap right next to a horrible shotgun. The pummeler does nothing in terms of damage or as well as impact. You're basically going to be throwing small BB pellets at the husks. But the sound wall forces the husks to dance, meaning that they are no longer able to damage you or your objective while they're in that sort of dancing state, which probably gives the pummeler a fighting chance to be able to do damage. We got the Zap Zap available in Twine Peaks. It's a very kooky pistol to use, shoots out a plasma ball of electricity, but you are able to change it to any other type of element, at least I think. I don't know if this is part of the... Is this part of the vacuum tube weapons? Let me see. Vacuum tube. No, it is not part of the vacuum tube weapons. This is a standalone weapon, so what that means is that you're able to change it to whatever element you want, but it also causes a big explosion, which is actually really fun, and it pairs very well with Beetlejuice 2. And lastly, for our mission rewards, we got Tank Penny. She is a constructor with the Commander perk. Actuated attacks, increases hardware damage by 50%, and she is incredible, especially in support. Reason being is because you are going to need an incredible amount of hardware damage, especially if you're going up against something like, let's say, the Mythic Storm King. Now, the Mythic Storm King has a section where you gotta break the horns after destroying 3 of the crystals on its body, but it does have a lot of health. So, increasing damage on any sort of hardware weapons that you have will make you break it faster and give you a higher chance of completing the mission, which also gives you the Mythic Storm King weapons. So definitely have her on hand. And finally, to end off Save the World, we got 2 weapon llamas available. These usually give you some pretty decent base level weapons, although in my screen it doesn't look like I got anything substantial, but as I've mentioned before, it all depends on the person who purchases them. You probably have a better selection than I do when you log in. But not only that, we also got the return of Bunny Brawler Luna. She is a soldier with the Commander perk, Explosive Entrance. Shockwaves drop 3 egg bombs which deal 162 base damage to nearby enemies. Now this is actually a really cool and surprisingly a very effective hero to use. It's very fun because shockwaves actually do have a pretty short cooldown, especially when you pair it up with other support soldiers that reduce the time down. You're basically going to be doing extensive explosive damage every time you use a shockwave. Not only that, there is a hero called Seawolf Jonesy, if I remember that's the name, who actually gives you a second shockwave after releasing the first one. That means you're going to be dropping at least 6 egg bombs, and each egg bomb does do a base damage of 162. It's not just all 3 eggs at once, it's every single egg, which is gonna be a lot of damage. So definitely have her and try her out. I might actually make a sort of hero loadout to see how well those egg bombs do with the shockwaves and how low I am able to drop the cooldown for the shockwave ability. But let me know what you guys think regarding that, and I'll go ahead and make a hero loadout regarding, you know, Bunny Brawler Luna. And that about does it for today. That is 4 Vbucks missions in a row for Save the World. Almost feels like we're in mini-boss season again. Plus some pretty cool NBA skins and a few new emotes and bundles. I wonder what we're gonna get in the future. Can't wait to find out. But other than that, if you guys like my content, why not leave a like? And if you guys want to get more updates regarding the game, why not drop a follow? Until then, as always, stay safe and game on!